in here because I don't really trust what they might do out there as far as taking a person hostage.
Were you hurt any other place, or did you have any other injuries?
Right. I was sitting here kind of like, I'm not exactly sure it happened so fast, but at any rate, it went up this finger into my hand and out my shoulder.
Okay. What brought you here in the first place to Waco, Texas?
To study with David.
Okay, and a question that everybody wants to know, do you want to leave? Are you being held here against your will?
I want to leave when God says go, but no, I don't want to go out there on my own without David and everyone else, the rest of my family here. We're all family.
So no one's holding you here against your will?
No one would be holding anyone here against me.
Okay, were you able to see a video that the agency sent to us showing some of the children that were at their facility, wherever they're at?
The video we saw today of them running around crazily, eating candy, drinking soda pop, jumping around like wild maniacs, watching videos, and yeah, we were all quite upset to see our children behave like that because they've always been well-mannered and disciplined, and they don't eat candy in between meals and only on rare occasions. It's not good for your teeth or health or anything.
So you see that as being a cause of hyperactivity in children, something they already don't need?
We love the kids. They can't help the way they're being cared for. And I guess that's the only thing the people out there really know to do.
Is there anything else you might have to say to the American people or to anybody that's on the outside, your family maybe, your friends?
Well, I love you, Mom, of course. You know that. And I love all my family, and I just hope everyone doesn't jump to making decisions before they've heard our side, because right now all you're hearing is the press. You're hearing a very perverted press. They're not allowed to broadcast live. It has to be taped, and it has to be cut out and changed, stories, all kinds of lies. I mean, like the lady holds up a bullet. This is what the ATF used, and this is what we use. I'm like, wow, I never saw one of those before. I mean, it's so many lies. They change their stories all the time. You just need to trust God. I mean, trust God, read your Bible, know what you're talking about. What are you doing with your life? What do you do every day with your life? Is it something God approves of? I mean, before you judge us, make sure your own life is clean. Would you want your life broadcast from the day you were in high school, what you did, who you went out with? You know, I mean, we're being stripped naked, so let's make sure when that happens to you, you're ready too to meet God.
Is there any final comments you'd like to make?
I thought that was it.
Okay. Well, thanks much. What about Mina? Does she want to say anything?
You want to say hello to your grandma, grandpa, and your Aunt Sue? They too. They see y'all soon.
Wave.
See you soon.
Okay, thank you. We'll go on to someone else.
Thanks.
Ladies with me, and we'll start out by finding out what their names are, and we'll start with the one on the far left. And what is your name?
My name is Lisa.
And how old are you, Lisa?
13.
13. And who's next to you?
I'm Abby.
And how old are you, Abby?
I'm 11.
You're 11. And who else do we have here?
Rachel, and I'm 13.
You're 13, and?
Audrey, and I'm 13.
And you're 13 also. Of course, as everyone else, we've asked, why are you here? And we'll start again with Lisa. Lisa, what brings you here to Texas?
Well, my dad and mom brought me here when I was real little.
When you were young?
Yeah, I was young.
So you didn't really come here by choice then, per se, did you? But now that you're, how old are you again?
13.
13 years old. Would you like to leave?
No.
You don't want to leave? Even though all these events have been taking place with the gunfire and the possibility of more, and not knowing what's going on, you still don't want to leave? Are you being held against your will?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Okay. What about Abby? Abby, what are you doing here? What brought you here?
Well, I came here with my grandma when I was about 5.
When you were about 5? And have you left since then at all? Have you gone away to get to visit?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So, do you want to leave now? If you were given the opportunity to leave now, would you like to leave?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Is anyone here holding you against your will?
No.
No one is. Okay, is there anything you would like to say to your grandmother on the outside or anyone else?
Not really.
Okay. And next we have Rachel. Rachel, tell us something about your arriving here. Have you been here for a while?
Yeah, I've been here since I was 5 years old.
It was about 5? And you've had opportunity to leave, have you?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've always been told if I want to leave, I can leave, but, you know, I've never wanted to.
Why not?
Well, because, you know, I like it here, have friends here, and plus there's a truth that, you know, David teaches the 7 seals and he can reveal it, and there's no one else so far, you know, that I've heard of that can do that, and so I've just decided to stay here and listen.
So then what you're saying is it's because of his ability to open up the Bible, of which we all see that there are almost 2 billion people in the world that claim to be Christians and claim that that's their foundation also. So you see that he has an ability that so far others haven't shown. Is that what you're saying? I know I'm asking somewhat of a leading question because I know that you all are a little bit camera shy. What about you, Audrey? What brings you here?
I came here when I was 7 years old, and my grandma brought me here. And I was too little to understand anything, but now since I'm getting older, I can understand more. And it's, you know, truth so far, and, you know, I've never heard anybody else tell the truth, you know, like...
Okay, like David apparently is what you were thinking, huh? Okay, let's see. So another few questions we've asked everybody. Is there anything you want to say to friends or family or anywhere else? Or do you want to...
Okay, I don't really have anything to say.
You don't have anything else to say? Really? Okay, what about you, Audrey, Abby, or Lisa? Anything else you want to say?
Hi.
Okay, hi.
Well, what I don't understand is how, you know, people don't want to listen to the seals and everything because it's so plain and clear that, you know, they just don't want to listen. I don't understand that.
So you're wondering why more people aren't interested in the Bible and it being unlocked? Is that what you're saying? And to see what's for us for the final days? Okay, I understand. Anything else? I guess that'll do. Okay, well, thank you, girls. Else here, and we'll ask for you to identify yourself. What is your name, please?
My name is Lorraine Sylvia.
Lorraine Sylvia, do you also have a family here, or a partial family, or what can you tell me about that?
Yes, I do. I have a daughter here, Hollywood,
Okay.
and I have my son I sent out.
And what is his name?
His name is Joshua.
So Joshua, have you been able to see anything or hear anything of Joshua as of recent?
Well, when we first sent him out, he was able to call up that night just to tell me he had arrived. And then today I saw a videotape of him. And I've got to tell you, I was not impressed.
Why were you not impressed with the videotape?
Well, they had all the children in a room, and the kids were all going wild and jumping around, and it was like they had no discipline, no correction. And we just don't do that with our kids here, you know.
Okay.
The kids are supervised all the time, and, you know, our kids will go into a Bible study. They'll sit for hours quietly and peacefully. And when I saw this video, they were acting like wild animals.
Okay, so that bothered you then. Okay. Why are you here in the first place?
Well, 8 years ago, David came to my home in Massachusetts, and he was presenting Bible studies to my family. And I just saw that he had something. He was able to take all the books of the Bible and harmonize them, line upon line, precept upon precept, and it made sense. And it was something when you read it yourself, you couldn't see it. But once he showed it to you, it was readily understood. There was just no debating it.
Okay. Do you have a desire to leave here?
No. I have no desire to leave. And nobody is holding a gun at my head to make me say that. And I won't go.
Okay, so no one's holding you back, keeping here, threatening you, or anything else?
If God says to wait, then I tend to wait.
All right, and a lot of people have said that, but what do you mean if God says to wait? Is God talking to you or something?
No, God does not talk to me. The book of Revelation shows that God has a book in his hand, and he hands that book to someone, he hands it to the Lamb. He's the only one that can reveal the book.